King Edgy here, bringing you another Gen 1 video. And in this one, we are trying to reclaim that top spot on the ladder. Currently, we have fallen to number 2 after our little digression into Gen 2, and now we are trying to get back to that top spot. So let's see what can happen here. Got Primeape versus Nidoqueen. Afraid of the Nidoqueen because of the Jolteon, so we're just going to stay in an attack once, see what he does. Goes for a big Earthquake. So we'll switch out to Wartortle here, expecting another Earthquake, or perhaps a Body Slam. But we can eat that up, and then strike back with a good Surf. And that'll put him in range for basically anything we want to do. I think he might go back to Earthquake here, so I'm going to stay in and Surf one more time. He doesn't, he sticks with the Thunderbolt, that's okay. We don't want to reveal anyone new, so we go back to the Primeape and take him down with this Body Slam. Gosh, so I just recorded a few other battles and lost them, and I don't know what happened. I did the same thing I always do, press stop, and they just vanished. So it turns out he's got a second ground type in the back here. So we're just going to critical hit Hyper Beam plus a critical hit Psychic to take him down. I don't know if that Psychic's the right move. Fire Blast might have gotten him from this range, but I didn't want to risk it on the miss, and Psychic does clean him up. So great, 2 ground types down, and hopefully none to go. Dugong comes out here. Interesting choice. We're pretty sure that we 3-shot him with Thunderbolt, but we probably also 3-shot him with Psychic Thunderbolt. So do you want to go for the special drop? I think I'd rather try for the crit. Crit or para, yep, is going to be great here. And now we're going to go Psychic, because if we get the special drop, Blizzard won't knock us out. And since Thunderbolt did 40, this should do, whew, I was going to say around 30, but it does all 60. Let's go, let's go. Snorlax comes out here. What do we think is going to happen? I mean, we think Hyper Beam, but we're just going to stay in and let Mime go, I think. Yep. Because the good doggo here can do some work. Snorlax might blow up here. And he does. It doesn't knock us out. That was big. Vaporeon comes out, and that's okay. I should have gone Hyper Beam there. But even if I did, I don't know if it would have mattered. Okay, Gengar comes out here. Don't love it. Gonna go into the Dactyl on the Explosion. No, on the Hypnosis. Okay. I guess we Fire Blast here to put him in range for Thunderbolt. We Fire Blast one more time, and now we feel confident that we've got it. Yeah, and the forfeit comes through. Great. 1685. We are climbing that ladder. Yeah, if he was Hypnosis and Explosion, we might have been in some trouble there. But no, we managed to pull it out, get rid of those ground types early so Jolteon could have a great time later. Yeah. So as I'm recording this video, I'm still planning out the lecture series that I'm going to be giving on Intro to Competitive Pokemon Battling. And I've settled on this idea that we're going to start with Gen 1. Because basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce the bare bones mechanics. What are types, what are stats, what are attacks, and then we'll just play a little bit of Gen 1, get used to those things. And then we'll have a little discussion about probabilities, about when to switch, about when to use Fire Blast versus Flamethrower, those sorts of things. And then we'll also have a discussion on what was wrong with Gen 1. What fixes were made, kind of take it from there. I'll tell you a little bit more after this battle. Battle Boy Butts is here. We don't really want him to be here. We're going to switch out to Venomoth, actually, because we are pretty scared of this Queen. We're going to try to put it to sleep. And there were a few thoughts going on there, right? We could have gone to Squirtle, but Nidoqueen's faster than Squirtle, and it knows Thunderbolt, so we don't want to do that. Take an Earthquake and a Thunderbolt. We'd rather just go Venomoth and see. Alright, we're going to switch to Sunspore here, assuming that Battle Boy Butts is going to switch out to save the Queen. Which he does, and we get the para. On Kangaskhan, not bad. Not a bad thing to paralyze. We have to think about this because Venomoth is our only status inflictor. But I think we're going to just Psychic and let it go to Hyper Beam here. Oh, he goes Body Slam. Okay. So we can just continue to go Psychic a little bit more. Do tons of damage. And then we'll come back out. Ooh. I think we'll come out with Squirtle. Just because Vulpix doesn't know Flamethrower, so I don't want to risk missing and take a ton of damage from an Earthquake or something. Starmie's here. It probably knows Thunderbolt. We're going to switch out to Clefable. Okay, it went for Blizzard. Interesting. And we're just going to Body Slam here. Yep, expecting the Queen to come back and block our Thunder Wave. We can go Blizzard ourselves here and get the KO. And Battle Boy Butts is correct in assuming that we don't have another sleeper in the back here. Mankey comes out, which is never great to see. It is faster than our whole team, which is not great. And it does tons of damage to Clefable. So we're going to switch out to Squirtle here, who can eat Body Slam relatively well. It can also dish out a Body Slam right back, potentially paralyze. And I think that's what we're going to do, assume that the Starmie's coming in and just go for this Body Slam right back. From this range, we should get 2 Body Slams off and not drop to a 1 Thunderbolt, unless it's a crit. Cool. Cool stuff. And I wonder if Battle Boy Butts was like, yeah, I got him good with that Thunderbolt. It's tough because we knew it was coming. We just felt like 2 Body Slams to paralyze Starmie was the way to go. We're going to go Hitmonchan here. He can't risk counter because we would knock him out. I can't believe he went for counter. Wow, okay. He got me really good on that one. And on that one, oh my goodness gracious. What's going on? So Battle Boy Butts, I think, is just going to win this battle here after those few turns. The crits and the predictions. I think our only chance is to switch out to Clefable. Gets another crit. Because if we can paralyze something and set up with Kabutops, we might be in good shape. He has Kabuto. And Kabuto is faster than us, and it knows Surf. So we're in bad shape. We have pretty much lost. I knew he had to Surf there, so... Oh, we get a crit? Okay. There is a chance. It is small, but it exists. There is still a chance. A crit or a freeze gives us a pretty good chance, actually. We get neither, so unfortunate. And we have lost. Well, a real bummer, because even if just one of those crits didn't happen, we would have had it. But terrible, we lose 28 on the ladder and we plummet. That's really frustrating. It's a really frustrating loss. That was a great counterplay. That was a really good counterplay. Jeez, man. I'm just trying to think about what we could have done better there. Well, I mean, we could have let Clefable go against Mankey, but I was so sure he couldn't risk the counter because he was in range for Body Slam. Yeah, that was wild. I'm upset about that one. Yeah, I am upset about that one. But alright, here we go. Our team is like decently fast, which is good. I think I'm gonna let Voltorb get put to sleep here because electric types, get hard walled by ground type. So, and then we'll go out into Machoke. Maybe he'll dance. Oh no, he goes to Ninetales. Okay. I'm just gonna stay in Earthquake. Okay. I'm gonna go to Cloyster. This guy is predicting hard, so we might similarly predict hard, or just anticipate his predictions. I don't know what he'll do here. Yeah, Venonat. Okay, that's fine. Oh, huge freeze. Oh, that's really big. We'll switch to Surf. Squirtle comes out and a crit. Okay, this Cloyster's putting in work. 172. I'm like trying to guess what to do here. Like, I could sacrifice the Cloyster, but to take out the Squirtle. Cloyster's faster than Bulbasaur too, so it does some good work. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure the right play here. Horsey also does some good work. Alright, we'll just explode. That was too bad. I thought it for sure it would take him out. Go Meowth pretty comfortably here. And he might switch into Venonat to let it go down while it's frozen. I'm not sure. But he does. I'm thinking about going back into Horsey so I can agility up. I think I'll do it. And I think he'll let me do it because Bulbasaur can't risk taking 2 Blizzards. But Bulbasaur doesn't knock us out, so we should be able to knock him out with 2 Blizzards. Would be great. But then we'd lose our water type for Ninetales. Kangaskhan comes out. That's a shock. I am shocked by that. I feel like he has to go Body Slam. But do we two-shot? If we two-shot him, I'm just going to stay in. Surf almost certainly two-shots him, so I'm just going to stay in and Surf. Oh, come on. I have to agility up here, hoping that he hyper beams. Man, I was... come on now. Well, we get to pivot to Voltorb to eat this hyper beam, and then back out to Meowth to... Oh, not to Meowth. What am I doing, man? I need a crit and some help. I don't know what I was doing with that play. I was just moving way too fast. Way too fast, man. But we saved Horsey because it's still fast. It still survives against Ninetales there. I'm curious about this range. Thunder. Okay, so it's not worth it. He might go for agility, an agility of his own. Maybe is his play. So I'm just going to go for a body slam. Because Electabuzz can clean up the Spearow. Electabuzz plus Machoke actually does really good work here. Like Bulbasaur might come out here on the switch, but then we two-shot him. With the Psychics, I think. Squirtle comes out. Okay. Totally reasonable. Bulbasaur, I think, has to come out here to try to paralyze us with Body Slam. If he gets the paralysis, it's tough for us. Oh, he doesn't. He goes out into Ninetales. Maybe also tries to paralyze us, but doesn't get it first turn. We can Machoke here. Huge. Huge. We know that he has Spearow, so he might think we're going Rock Slide here. And you know what? We probably should. We probably should Rock Slide here. Let's go. Gigantic. Gigantic. I'm going to stay in here and Earthquake once. Big no crit there. That'll let me Body Slam once, try to get the para. We do get the para. Earthquake knocks him out, and we've got it between our Earthquakes and our Electabuzz. Ugh, and this Ninetales, just, I'm so sorry. So sorry, Ninetales. We're going to try for a fourth battle here. We're still stinging from this Battle Boy Butts earlier match. Frustrated by that one. Frustrated by that one. But we played this one okay. We got lucky on the Ninetales. We played it okay. The Meowth play was terrible. Although Kangaskhan was at what, like 49%, right? Could Electabuzz have handled? No. So, yeah, I guess it was fine. I guess it was fine. I don't know. Maybe Machoke would have been the better play. But that's alright. Yeah, so like I was saying earlier, gonna try to do some Pokemon battling lectures. We're gonna start with Gen 1 and then talk about the problems with Gen 1 and then talk about how they address the problems with things like special defense, which is great, introducing the Dark and Steel types, right? And so we'll do a little bit of battling across a few different generations and see how that goes. So that's our plan. Here we've got Hitmonchan versus Kingler, and we feel fine about this. I mean, Crabhammer does a lot of damage to us, but Seismic Toss actually does a bunch to Kingler. So I think that's what we'll go for here. Just try to throw him around and see what we can do. Basically, we're trying to trade the Hitmonchan for the Kingler here, because we are a little scared of Kingler. Gets a big crit there. We just don't have a good answer for Kingler. And we could have, like, tried to double around a little bit, but I don't know. I think I'm just going to go Parasect and Mega Drain. Oh, what am I doing? So I'm sitting here like, okay, Kingler, it's a water type. It obviously knows Blizzard. It doesn't know Blizzard. in no Swords Dance Body Slam Hyper Beam Crab Hammer. Like, we could have easily gone into Dragonite without fear and saved our Hitmonchan. That was bad play. I'm getting tired. This has to be my last one. Pretty safely go Machop here into this Blizzard and strike back, and I think we'll just go for damage because we have Pokemon plenty fast enough to handle the Dratini. 184, yeah. So no problem, no big fear of it outspeeding us. But at this point, we should go Body Slam, because Body Slam plus Earthquake will knock it out, and a Body Slam could paralyze him. Turns out we should have Earthquaked. The crit Earthquake would have gotten him. But more likely to paralyze than to crit, so that's kind of what we were thinking. We'll go Charmeleon here and just Body Slam. We'll see what happens. I don't know if he has any water types. If so, we're pretty scared. But he already had one, so that was kind of our thinking. We weren't terribly scared of him having another one. But he might. Why not? Water types are plentiful in Gen 1. Gosh, we're not playing well. We probably should have stopped after that last game. We're like thinking faster than... Or we're moving faster than we're thinking through those moves. It's really too bad. Interesting. Aerodactyl comes out. We could potentially burn him, which would be really bad for him. We don't on our first try. He Sky attacks us. We miss on our second try. Cool. We're just going to go for it again. Yeah, nice. I was worried he would double edge. And when I say that, what I mean is he could have Hyper Beam to knock us out. So I could have tried to switch to eat that Hyper Beam, but I was worried that he was going to double edge, in which case Dragonite here would have to take both a double edge and a Hyper Beam. Not great. My hope is that Aerodactyl was his answer for fire types, and so since he has revealed Aerodactyl, and it is greatly damaged, of course it gets a crit, he doesn't have a great answer for our Arcanine in the back. That is my hope, but we're in very bad shape right now in this battle. And it's tough because in part its matchup, his first three all resist my fire types, and I had 2 fire types. So tough, but we do get to switch into Parasect here and put something to sleep, unless he gets double crits, which is possible. Voltorb crits a ton. But this could be the opportunity we need. Could be the opportunity we need. I don't know. I'm just hoping his team slows down a little bit. Because gosh, they are fast. Okay, what do we do here? Do we predict, or do we just Body Slam? I guess Body Slam is like the middle ground play here, right? Alright, we'll try it. Okay, we didn't get it there. Try it again. I think he's going to knock us out. I don't think he's going to... I think he's going to Swords Dance or just attack us. And I don't think he'd set up Swords Dance and Agility, so I'm kind of hopeful that our Barkanine there can just kind of take him out. We'll see. We'll see. He does dance. Okay, good. We needed no para there because if we got it, he would have gone for Agility. And Arcanine is just barely faster than Beedrill. Sorry. Let me check quickly that Hyper Beam does not knock him out. What? Oh, I have Reflect on. I was like, what's going on? Yeah, Hyper Beam might not knock him out. So we should go Fire Blast. Okay, great. All right, who's last? Hopefully Arcanine's faster than it. Okay, Arcanine's not faster than it, but it can probably beat it. Or at the very least paralyze it and let Dragonite have a chance. Okay. Okay, we have a chance. We feel fine about this battle. We might lose, but we know we have a chance after what was a very tough start. Crit and para. Let's go. We have an awesome chance now. He hasn't been asleep at all yet, so we have a really good chance here of taking this. And we're not going to bother with agility because we could get the para, and we do. Arcanine clutched that out. Let's go. All right, so that's where we'll end. We started at 1679. We ended at 1678. So no real progress there. That was because we flubbed this one hard. Still feel bad about it. And then we played bad kind of in the next two. So signals is the time for a break. So let's take that break. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.